news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Police are searching for two men who they want to question in connection with an armed robbery and shooting incident. Reports are that around 1 o'clock this morning, a man was on East Atlantic Drive when he was approached by two men. The victim attempted to run, but he was shot in the leg and robbed of $2,100. The victim was taken to the Rand Memorial Hospital in a private vehicle, and his condition is listed as stable. One of the suspects is described as being 6 feet 1 inch tall, with fair skin, and was wearing a blue hoodie. The other is described as standing around 5 feet 10 inches tall. He was wearing a dark-colored hoodie and armed with a handgun. If you can help police with this investigation, you should contact them at 352-9774 or 5-350-3106 through 12, 911-919, or your nearest police station. Meanwhile, a man was reportedly stabbed by his girlfriend following an altercation over in Grand Key. Police say around 3 o'clock this morning, the 21-year-old man reported to police that while at his home in Grand Key, he was involved in an altercation with his girlfriend, and she stabbed him in the abdomen with a knife. The man told police that he was able to walk to the Grand Key Clinic for medical treatment and will be airlifted to Grand Bahama for further medical care. His condition is listed as stable. Police are investigating. The Grand Bahama Medical Dental Association hosting its 14th annual conference September 25th through the 27th under the theme Healthcare in the Bahamas, Overcoming Obstacles and Looking to the Future. A number of local and international speakers are expected to deliver insightful presentations over a 2-day period on various health issues. Vice President of the association, Monique Pratt, says topics will range from oncology to the future of medicine.
We have speakers on the business aspect of medicine, and that will last from between 9 a.m. to around 10:30, 10:40 a.m. Our second session in general is about surgery and OBGYN issues and complications here in the Bahamas. We have speakers both locally from Nassau, here from Freeport, as well as United States of America, so that's going to be exciting for us. In our third session, as far as on the first day of our conference, Section 3 is on cardiovascular medicine and cardiovascular disease. We have mainly local speakers for that particular session. Our last and fourth session is on New Age medicine, and that entails a lot of challenges that we face here in the community in Freeport and the Bahamas at large. That'll be exciting for us as well.
The conference will wrap up on Friday, September 26th with a doctor's cruise to nowhere. But the highlight of the event will be the 14th annual awards banquet on Saturday the 27th. President Dr. Eric Brown says the banquet will recognize two outstanding doctors in the community. The general public is invited to support the event, as proceeds will aid the community through various initiatives.
This year's honorees are two of our very, very prominent doctors who have made very, very valuable contribution to the Grand Bahama community, in the persons of Dr. Francis Leon, who is a consultant obstetrician gynecologist at the Rand Memorial Hospital, and I'm sure everybody in Grand Bahama would know Dr. Romeo Fernandez, who's been in Grand Bahama almost 40 years as the medical officer in charge of the Western District.
September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, and the US2 organization is continuing its focus on early detection and prevention. The organization is preparing to hold its annual screening clinic at the Pierce Plaza on Coral Road on September 12th and 13th. Prostate cancer survivor and member of US2, Reverend Percy Kemp, talks about the significance of the screening process.
We need to, be serious about the reality that prostate cancer can affect any man, and there's no 100% way of avoiding prostate cancer. And so our best defense is, if cancer is in our body, to know it at the earliest possible time. And the only way to know if you have prostate cancer is to be screened. And so we encourage all men, if your insurance doesn't cover it, to take advantage of the screening that we're going to do.
Us2 is looking to accommodate some 1,000 men, and campus encouraging corporate Grand Bahama to get involved.
One of the things that I'd like to do is to appeal especially to the businesses that employ men, especially if you don't have an insurance that would cover the screening, is to get behind our efforts, support us, donate towards us, and then send your men so that they can be screened, and at least you provide that degree of safety net for them. And then we also want to appeal to the women, the wives, the girlfriends. This is something that's important for your man, for your uncle, your dads. Encourage them to get screened.
Now, the prostate screening clinic is usually free of charge. However, due to a lack of funds this year, Us2 is asking those who can to pay a $10 fee. And that's our Northern Edition tonight. On behalf of the entire team,
I'm Live One.
I'm Sabrina Brown. Thank you for joining us. Good night.